Splunk, what actually it is. Anybody want to add your part of stuff that you have remember, something like that? Anything in that area?
Oh, you're talking about and to recall from anything we learned
Yeah,
last week.
last
Oh
week
yeah.
that, yeah. Yeah. Anything you want to add in that part?
Oh, nothing. I have nothing to add. Everything was
Okay.
straightforward.
Okay. So
Last
Mhm.
last week, okay. Last week, we just had a little introduction into Splunk. They just tell us like what is the forwarder, the use of the forwarder, what is the index, the use of the index, the search head, and what is the search head used for. And they also went ahead to tell us what we will become after this class, after this Splunk class, and the certification we can get, and the types of jobs we can get. So that's just basically what we did last class.
Okay, great. I got the point. So I will not directly jump to this Splunk as of now. We will discuss about the little back part, like to understand this keyword. If you got about the SOC, so it is stand for, if I'm not wrong, that is security, something like that, or we follow as operation center. Correct.
Yes.
Now it's a kind of a particular area where we are working 24 into 7 into
Please, please, can I ask something? I don't know if each week are we going to be having like different instructors?
no, I will be the continue, so you will not get any other uh, trainer. I will be continuing with you all, so I will cover all this stuff. You can ask any question, anything you want to ask, not only in this
Okay,
hub but in a cybersecurity field. We have WhatsApp number in the group. You can ask questions. I will share with you. Okay.
okay. I just wanted to be sure. I just wanted to be
Yeah.
sure because last week we had another instructor, and right now we are having another. So I just wanted to know because it get us confused when we are already like understanding him and we change. So if you're the one that's going to take us from here to the end, then I'll appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. So that is the main part of work as we do. And then in this part, we have to deal with the real time security incidents. Okay. That is the main core part of SOC, you can say. And when you are applying for a job, so you will applying for the SOC level one,
Yes.
that is a SOC analyst position. And SOC have multiple range of tool, in which one tool that we use, it's called the SIM tool. Okay, so SIM is stand for security incident and event management. Correct. So as in the last part, you have walked through a little bit about the Splunk indexer, searching approach, filtration part. Okay, so we will not directly go there. We will see how to deploy, because Splunk comes into the two format. That is Splunk is Enterprise. You can install on-premise environment and on the cloud environment. Okay. Now from here, I got one question about the any idea about the cloud platform or technology. Anything anybody have heard about? Like we take example of Azure cloud. We can take example of AWS or maybe Google Cloud, right? So any cloud term that you heard about it, like we can integrate Splunk in cloud platform here on premise, that we will do in the local lab. So you can install in your local system. To we'll do the practical after installing that part. So it will be like from zero we're gonna start. But yeah, this is the one part of stuff that as a security consultant we are doing. But as a security consultant level one, so in this part, you will not have the authority to install or configure anything in the SOC environment. That part of job is done by the SOC level 3 or team leaders in that team. Okay, as your perspective, you will get the full setup, and then you have to do the monitoring, do check the alerts, do identify, and then do perform the response. It can be a true false depending on the alerts and the logs you will take up. And then you can create a ticket. Now ticket can be done in some ticketing tool, or it can be done through emails. Like these are the steps that as a SOC analyst level 1 you have to do as a day-to-day task when you are performing. Okay, so one part of the major role is handled by this Splunk, because this is the important area, and it is not collecting one system events. It is collecting, like in a company we have 300 employees or 400 employees. So you have to manage all that 400 employees endpoint devices. Correct. Okay. So that is a big level of approach as an industry we do, and we deploy and monitor. That is a part. So I think this is a little more precise. You all get it. Any question is there? Do let me know. All good?
Yeah.
Not really, because I don't
Mhm.
really, I don't catch what you're currently explaining right now.
So this is just I given you the overview about job perspective. Like if
Oh,
you
okay.
get hired, so in a SOC environment, you will be assigned as a level 1 position, and what kind of tasks you will do. The deployment and configuration is done by the SOC level 3 engineers in that position. So as a level 1 position, you just have the get the endpoint access where you can log in, do the monitoring, do the filtration, and then if any kind of illegal or unknown activity you have identified in the logs in real time, so you have to create a ticket and then forward to the higher level engineers. They will do the mitigation or they will do the handling part. So that's how the hierarchy actually goes on in SOC environment. And this is not a one tool work you have to do. You will also learn some ticketing tool also, depending on the organization to organization. Okay, so that's the overview I have given, and in which right now we are focusing on is Splunk as a major part. That is a SIM tool. Okay, so we can deploy SIM on premise. On premise means like in your local server, in your organization server, and then we have cloud platform that also you can use. That is integrated with this all these three AWS and Azure or Google Cloud integration. It's the same platform, but the integration and deployment license is different if you go. So these are the trial basis and download is available. Okay. So we're gonna download this Splunk Enterprise that we will get a 60 days access, and then you can walk through. So did anybody have downloaded in your
No,
system? Okay, no problem.
no.
So I will
Just send
share
us the
this.
link so we download. Okay.
So I will sharing this link. Parallelly, you can also download in the background. So you can also continue with me as a practical approach. And after the class also you will get time. So you can do again walkthrough. Any kind of question comes, so I am available to troubleshoot or help in that part. So here
Okay.
we'll go to the get my free trial. We'll create account and then it will download. So these are the details it is now asking. Maybe you don't have to provide all this detail. We can use temporary mail to create a temporary account and then we can download it.
So we can use 10 meals.
Yeah, we can try. If it is
Okay.
accepting in the business mail, we can use it.
Okay.
So, okay, it is accepted.
Oh, okay. it's not gonna let us use our normal emails. It keep asking for business emails.
Yeah, that's the part. Okay, no problem. We can use our personal mail ID and then we can follow.
Yeah.
Okay, so after login, you can go to free Splunk
Yeah.
and then you can also go to the download page. Then from here, get free. So we have three options that you want to go in Windows, Linux, and Mac. So default, we have the Windows system. You can download this file. If you have downloaded, good. If not, so I will share this downloaded file. I will just share through Google Drive. So you can directly download from there also.
Okay. But if we download from there, will it ask us for login?
Yeah, it will ask for the login. So I will share this login in the chat.
Okay.
And,
I'm installing mine right now.
okay, yeah. You can use this detail also.
So where should we see the link to download the Splunk?
This is the first link I have shared. That
I'm not seeing any link. I don't
in
know.
the chat, did you got in the Zoom chat?
Oh, the Zoom chat. Okay.
So from my side, it is downloaded. So I will just installing.
So we should click on the link that you sent
yeah,
in the Zoom.
yeah. You can use
Did
that.
I use the last link? Use the last link that you just sent, so you not need to go through the route of creating an account.
It's
Yeah.
only like one link, Nobe.
No, he sent the first one, but use the second one. Let me send it to you. And
Okay. Thank you, Nobe.
that is the login details.
Okay, so from there, I should go to.
So you just need to take that link, you download it.
So I've already clicked on the link.
Mhm.
After that, where should I go? Should I
And
go? They said useful to download via command line, download via MD5.
you have just click on this. You download should have started or no? Try this URL. Command line is not needed. This link, like if you are downloading Splunk Enterprise, you will get this link. Or let me just copy and reshare the exe file. Open this last link. You will directly get the download access of window.msi file.
Okay. When I click on it,
Yeah.
You then go down, you see download for install for Windows Universal from installer doc that you take download for Windows if you're using a Windows.
Yeah.
So you scroll down, you see.
Okay, I scroll down.
Mm.
They say install on Windows, install on Linux, install on Mac.
They install on Windows if you're using Windows.
Yeah, I'm using Windows. Okay. What's this one? Papa. Now that I'm not even seeing what he's doing, so how will I know what to do? No, but when you click on window, what page did it come?
Okay, when you click on
The
when
page
you
that
click
came
on,
on me, it says Splunk Enterprise Setup. It's like a
yes,
V.
you still install Windows.
Huh?
You see install on Windows. Just check up, you see.
Find your download here. Massa, I'm seeing 3 things. Show all download. I'm seeing like 3 things that they say that they have downloaded.
You see Splunk?
Yeah, all the taken are Splunk.
Wait for 5 minutes. I will share the drive link. Download from there. It will be easy.
Okay, let me send this number to you. Okay, Nobe, I'll send you a picture.
Okay, let me check.
Okay.
Yes, you downloaded it almost 4 times. So what you need to do now is just when you click on that, when you click on that 3 arrow, that you see the arrow that points down, the next one that is like a person, then the 3 dots, you click on that 3 dots, click on download, you see the Splunk, you click on show folder. Then you
1
go
second.
there, click on install.
Yes, hi, Miss Falike.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. No, but sorry, my manager called me.
Okay. I said click on the 3 dots. You saw where you sent me the picture. Just click on the 3 dots. Then you click on the 3 dots. You click on download. You see you downloaded the
No,
Splunk
but
by
there's no 3 dots now.
There is 3 dot on your computer. On you see this picture that you sent to me?
Oh, yes, I see download.
Yes, click on download.
Okay. Oh, shit.
You said click on show folder. Or you
Yeah,
just double click from there.
there's 3 folder there that show 3 fold like the same thing, Splunk.
Yeah, because you downloaded it 3 times, so you delete the others later. Just double click on it to install.
I should double click on the first on one.
Yes, any of them that you choose. Just double click to install.
Okay, double click. It's not double clicking. Let's go to show folder.
Yes.
Okay, when I click on show folder, it's sending me to
your files. Yes, where you share files
my
now,
file.
You either right click and take install, or you just double click.
Okay, right click. When you right click, there's no install. Let me double click. Okay. They say preparing the install. Okay.
Yeah.
I should check this box to accept the
Yeah.
license agreement.
Yes, check the box and accept.
And then next.
Yes.
Username.
I'll send it to you on WhatsApp.
Let me check the username. So I have to type all this for username.
You can just copy it and paste.
I'm scared to go out and then I come back, they're not there again.
It will be there.
Okay. Okay, let me copy. Control C. No, but I told you that you will not be there. You say you will be there now.
Just look on your toolbar down. You will see something like a computer. You just click on it, that page will come up again.
Jesus. Okay, I can see. Okay. Okay.
You found it?
Yeah. Control V. Okay, let me go and copy now the one. This one I can even type. Cyber.
Okay, you got it there.
I'm trying to put the next. Okay, create start menu. Install. Okay, please wait while the setup wizard installs Splunk Enterprise.
Yeah. It will take 5 to 10 minutes for installing process. So if you see my screen, you will get this last output after installation is done. It will showcase Splunk was successfully installed. Launch the browser with the Splunk Enterprise. So we just click finish and it will redirect to web browser on edge that will run in local host, and this thing you will get first time. So it will ask the username and the password that you have used at the time of creation.
Okay.
So I have used admin and the password. So I will log in.
Oh, you changed the password?
You change now. That's not the same information that you used earlier.
You can that is I created for account creation on Splunk. This is your local host, so you can use the same username and password. That is also work, or you can create your own custom also. That's not an issue because I will also teach you how to create multiple accounts on this Splunk. By default, I have taken as an admin account. After that, we will create normal account. There they have limited access of the dashboard on Splunk instead of giving the full admin access. So that's the main approach is there. Now this is how it look like at the first time, as it's an admin account we have login. So this is the enterprise that we also using in the production environment in job. Okay, we are not using the community version because in community version we only have limited feature to understand and learn about this Splunk. But in enterprise, this is the same tool we're gonna use in our job also. Only the difference will be there that here we are using this tool to learn, understand, and in the Enterprise, you will get a one account access instead of direct admin access. Okay. But the interface and the all stuff will be like same. So this is the first approach we have, in which if you see their searching and reporting part, we'll discuss that part also. And here you can see to check about your account details and preferences. Okay, let me zoom. There you can see account settings. So here you will get that admin account is there. You want to change mail ID or you want to change your own password of admin, that you can do here. Right now we don't have to do, but that is the one part. Then if you go to preferences, it will give something like this, like at what time zone you are working on. So anything like that you want to change, you can change the timeline. If you want to change the theme, so we have light and dark theme is available that support on Splunk. That is up to your work profile that you want to set up. Okay, that is the part we have. Then jumping to the messages. So messages will come when any other team member have given you some access, some activity, you will get message. It's like an internal chat application integrated in Splunk for within a team. So let's suppose one person is working on morning shift. He have completed some stuff. Now the handover is given to the mid or afternoon shift guy. So they can give some message or update on this part, that thing. Then we have these settings. So here is actually the main work is there about data models, event types. Then if you go to system, about setting about the server licensing part. Then this is the main part. We have user and authentication. So we'll go each day all one by one each section. Okay, it's not today only we will cover all this thing, because in every section we have some setting and configuration. So we'll go slow by slow, but we will do all the practical stuff. Okay. Then this is the data option is available, add data. So actually we are able to add some sample data. Then only we can able to monitor some real kind of event. That is the thing. So this is the part of configuration. When you click on this app option, so here we have the main part that I think is the last session, the last trainer has discussing about searching and reporting. So that is we will do one by one, and also we will learn how to optimize that approach. So here you can see it is a walkthrough is also given by Splunk. So there you can see. If you want to continue the tour, you will get something like this. Let me zoom. Like search option is there. Then you can filter in this part. I will give you this full walkthrough. But before that, we'll go through and check the understanding about one single system. Okay. So this is a full indentation is there. We'll take later this part. So firstly, we'll understand about local system. Then we will jump to the Splunk, because that is the same fundamental will work. So one question is that when you are doing any activity like installing data, login, log out from your system. So I think everybody is using Windows system, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes.
So when we download some data, when we upload some data, when we log out from our system after doing, or we will log in, so that is a kind of activity we are performing. Correct. It's a one kind of action we have performed. That's the thing. So any idea where the information is stored?
The
What was
information.
your question?
Yeah, about our action we do in Windows system. Sample you can take, download a file, upload or delete or modify a file, uh, installing any app. Okay, so that kind of activity that we are performing. So where the information is stored in your local system? That's any idea about thing?
No hard drive.
Hard drive, yes, in the local storage it will store, but how we can able to see that thing? Like if any, let's suppose, think as a
Windows,
what you say, window.
Windows events hub.
Yeah, that is the one. Keyword is correct. Windows event, but
Windows
it will
Event Manager.
event manager. I think we have event management. No, we have only event viewer is there. So I will explain in a security perspective. Okay, because SOC is very big area to work on it, and in which one part we are learning in a Splunk. But think as an endpoint security, as a in a company, if you are working and you will be the endpoint device. Okay, so employees have their own systems, or maybe they have given PC for work. So for a company perspective, or as a security analyst, or as a security officer, you will the system will become your endpoint device. Correct?
Yeah.
So the question comes that how you gonna secure that endpoint from one centralized system? Okay, that is a one question is that. Let's suppose somebody has come and some done some activity or download some malicious file in your system. So we have one thing that we can scan via antivirus tool. It will detect and identify. Correct. But if the virus or that malware is very strong, it can bypass that antivirus. So we cannot able to detect from the local system. Okay. By default, we have security defender is the window firewall and defender we have. Correct. For
Yes.
security. Apart from that, we can add a plus value if we add some external third party antivirus tool like we have Kaspersky is there. Maybe if you are using Avast, maybe we have McAfee is there. McAfee. Then we
Defender.
have Bitdefender is there. Okay, like any third party, tool that we are using in that case. But again, the question comes like if you think as a hacker perspective, there will be some approach that we can bypass the security defenses. Okay, even we are bypassing the events, the activities, stored somewhere. Okay, so this all information is stored in the Windows event that we call as a event viewer. So this is the application of Windows where you can open and see the activity of each background process is going on. Any application install, security scan, that thing. And this is stored in a format of logs. Same thing for Linux environment. If we have a Linux machine. Okay, so all the activities logs are stored into the /var/log folder, or you can say this is a directory. Okay, so here in Windows, if you see Event Viewer is a application, so it's a management kind of tool is only you can open, and there you will get this kind of new window pop up. And now think this is the only one single system you are seeing this much logs and event. Okay, it is taking little time because it is loading all. Even you can check your own Windows activities also in that part. So if you see it is categorized in some error, warning, information, and audit success kind of keyword. If you see in my system, that is the administrative event. Okay, so that is the one single system you are monitoring at one time. Now you can open any event if you want to explore why this is this is look like, how it can be categorized into the error option, or how it is categorized into the any kind of warning. So I will showcase you on my system. Parallel, if you want to explore, you can also see. So these are the different applications that created some alert. Yeah, like some related to kernel, some related to application. This is the one MariaDB, that is a database. We have some setup and some part. Okay. So even if you go here, all the Windows log, it will be categorized in application. So you will get a full list here. So recently you can see we have installed some application or some data. So this is how it will look like. MSC installer, something I have done at this part. Okay, so here you can see MSI installer. Recently we have installed Splunk, correct?
Yes.
Before, so here it's an informational event. It is uh, done. So you can see the full path of that file with a process ID. Okay, so it is in my download folder is Splunk that MSI that we have downloaded, or even you can double click on it. So I can showcase you a new pop-up window, and here you can see. So it will tell you the specific file location, what kind of file activity we have performed. It will be stored with the exact timing and the system name and computer name with the event ID. Okay, and if you click here, it will be in the log format, something like this event data. So this is the event is generated when I double click on that MSI file to install. And after that, the installation is done. You will get this kind of, part like Windows installer install the product name, and then some thing is there. Installation success, we have got the part. If you got some kind of error, we will get like some error is coming from another application like this. So this is a normal events which I have captured. In some part you can see we got some warning option also like this thing. Okay. And if you go here, we have also get some warning. And there is a one error related base, part. So this categorization is defined by the Windows system. Okay. So these are the events we are, tackling in the one single system. Okay. Even if you go, this is the application software related events that we have getting. If you click on security, you will get all the window defender, that is security audit related information. So it will give like audit success. That is like in the background, you see that window defender is scanning your system in some time, so that it will identify if any kind of unknown malware or malicious file is installed. It will capture and remove it. And there you can see you will get the task category, that user access management. So some user have login or log out. Okay, accessing that thing, you will get information. Some system related is there, so it will give information like this thing. Okay, here you can see log on event. So it is a when I my system got log out or login, this event you can see here. So I have login at that time and then started the class. So it will showcase an account was successfully logged on or logged in. That other information is generated, and it is a continuously generating in the background. It's not like we have to do manually. It's a predefined architecture we have on Windows operating system. So similarly, this kind of thing is also generating for Linux environment, that is log files. So the location is /where/login. Okay, let me showcase you that also.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I kind of missed out where you got to that event viewer. Can you please recap a little bit on how you got there?
Yeah. So you can type here event viewer. So you will get this event viewer option. After opening, the window will open. Let me open again. So it will pop up this new window. And then in the left side, you have to go to the Windows logs. So it will be categorized into 5 areas: application e-logs, security related, some setup, some systems application, and some forward event. So I showcase you in this security event. You will see this kind of part. And when you want to analyze this any one part, you can double click on it and then we can analyze the location. So mainly this process we follow if any kind of attack is happen in your system and some activities is done, but you don't know that who has done it, that part. So with the help of this tracking system, we can able to see that if you don't have used your system at that time, which other person have login, or using that activity. Okay. So this thing we can, integrate. It's a kind of a little bit investigation part we have. Okay. So somebody, let's suppose you are using your laptop and your friend is also there. You have gone for some snack or some washroom, and in meantime your friend was, using your laptop, and suddenly the friend's intention is not good. He installed some application, kind of a spyware or kind of a keylogger malware, and then reinstall it. So in the background it will still run, and as a normal you don't know how to, identify that malware, and suddenly your system got stuck, not working properly, it getting little bit slow in terms of performance. So you identify that some malicious activity is running in the background. Now you have to do the investigation that if I didn't have installed anything, so which person or what kind of application is installed in the background. So here you will, get that kind of alert, like some application is installed and I am not aware about it. So you get, specific timing and that part. So you can get analyze that at this timing, I think I was in washroom or I was gone for some snack. So the laptop is with my friend. So maybe that friend have, done some uh, illegal activity or some application here or she has installed. So that's how the investigation we do on single system perspective. That is a good thing because this is an inbuilt tool of Windows, which is, providing us. Okay,
Okay.
that's a part.
Okay.
Yeah, question is there? Please let me know.
Okay. Is it possible? Is it possible to session by time? Let's just say in case you leave you let your laptop for some time, like maybe 2 weeks, and someone installed a spyware. So you for some time you came back, you have been using it for some time. Let's say like a period of let's say like 2 months, and might be your information, you saw an information that was being stolen from your laptop. So how you is it possible to session like with timeline or something?
So there are multiple categories are available. Let's suppose if somebody have using spyware that is installed. So
Yeah.
the behavior of spyware is, do nothing in terms of real stuff. Whenever we connect with the terms of internet,
Yeah.
then only the spyware will activate because it will collect all your information and share to the hacker. At that time only it will activate. So you will get some notification or you can go to the tasks manager, and there maybe you can see the that while doing this kind of work, some background network configuration or the network performance is increased in terms of data transfer. But I am not downloading any file, I am not uploading any file. So why this much network resource is utilized through my system? So there you will get a hint, like yeah, something is misbehaving is going on. So if you go to the tasks manager, this is a
Okay. To check.
manual investigation we are doing to check.
Hold on. I wanna take a little note on that. So you say like to check for the spyware, you go to task management.
So here you will see that what kind of activities is going on. Right now I am running multiple applications, so it is showing that 90% CPU utilization is there, 90% memory, and then suddenly network utilization is also increased. Okay, so that is in a way you can identify. So right now you can see my network utilization is maximum is for the Zoom application because I am sharing my screen to broadcast to everybody so you all can see in the session. If I stop, the network utilization will be decreased. Apart from that, I am using Firefox as a main browser to showcase you and download that thing. But suddenly if some unknown application like something like this is coming or something that you don't know and it is running in
Okay.
the background, so you have to rectify this is a actual or not, or somebody have still download. So that investigation, you can do or check from this event timeline also.
Okay.
So that is the approach we follow to do the manual investigation for one system. Okay. So that is it's easy. Okay, to do
Yeah.
little bit hard work and we can get the some realistic approach. Yeah, this is something we have. But now the scenario change into the industry level. So now in industry, we are not working as a one team, one person as a team. We maybe have
No, I gave her
200
some.
employees. we have maybe 400 employees are working. Okay. And maybe if it is a big company, they can have 1000 employees. So as a SOC part, we have to monitor 1000 systems at real time. So this will be a little bit complicated, correct? Because
Yes.
we are doing little bit hard work to just investigate for one single system. And if you see for my system, I think I have around 4000 plus event. If I go total, it is around 5000 events for security. For application, I have maybe more than 60,000. So to analysis one by one, it will be more difficult. And multiple sections are there in different subcategories. So this huge amount of event I cannot analysis by one system. We require some powerful tool to collect and manage that thing. So there we have invented that same tool. Okay, so the half part we already learned about the event management. Correct. Incident response we have to get there so that we will showcase you in the Splunk. Okay. I will showcase you in the search bar and filtering out it. But I think everybody understand about the event part.
Yes, we do.
You know,
Yes.
we have jumped from single end user perspective to the company level perspective. Okay. So if we jump to the Splunk scenario, this is the part is there. So we'll take some data set as a free and we'll upload some sample data set. So here you can see we have some data about the logs, some server related, some summary related, some pipeline related, some scheduling related. Then these are the some firewall related examples are available. Then we have some email related. Okay, so we'll take one by one and then check about the different perspective. So right now, we'll take this audit.
Please,
Uh-huh.
1 minute, please.
Yeah,
Can you just go back on the Splunk interface? Okay, you click on data sheet.
yeah, I have clicked on the data set. So if you go to the main enterprise, you will come to the main dashboard. This is how the dashboard is. Okay. After that,
Yeah.
you can see here, you can click on add data. So from here also you will get that the same, approach. So here, let's skip that tool. You will get this, data. So we can collect data from the cloud environment. Networking platform is about like router connectivity, that thing. Operating system we have one, and security platform we have. So there is a three option is available. You can use upload from your local system, or you can monitor a specific instance, or you can use forwarder. So forwarder will do later on. It's like an integration with different environment scenario. So we collect something from another environment and forwarding to the Splunk dashboard. So this we will do later after completing understanding that thing. Here you can use, or we can go with the manual part. So right now we'll take the one operating system here as a data source. So we'll click on the operating system. You will get this Windows event log. So we'll configure it. And this is the default, like best practices is need. We'll click, then click next. And then you can click on the single instance right now. So there is a three scenario again. Single instance means one system you are collecting. Distributed is a part of multiple systems are connected in a local environment, local network. And Splunk Cloud is like we are hosted cloud server, and there we are, going. So we'll go with, for now, in our scenario, it is a single one. So this is how the scenario, architecture look like. From the universal, it will forward. If you go to distributed, the architecture will look like in this way. So we have multiple servers are running, and we are collecting from there. So that will be like a distributed system. And in cloud, it will be look something like this. Okay, so right now we are going with the single system, that thing. And then you can click on next. So for search and report, enter the query below. So this is the full query. Actually, it is written. It is a big query, but not a problem is there. I will showcase you one by one query integration and that part. Okay, so this is the approach we can add. Now, right now we don't have any kind of low environment is set. So we are doing a practice from the sample data. Correct. So for sample data, you can go to the main dashboard and then you can click on the search and reporting part. And then you can click on the data set here. So in
Click
data
on
set,
what?
data sets.
Yeah.
So in data set, we will get some sample files that we can load and see little bit about overview. Then we'll move further. So we'll taking the first one, internal audit logs of sample. We'll click that. So this is a sample we have. And if you see, this is the 24 hours. So we can filter out here. That is we have. So this is the host name. That is my local window machine name. It's an audit trial, source type, health information. That thing it is just showing. It's a normal part like sample data. That's why. Okay. So it's an internal approach we have. Then again, you can go to back in data sets only. And you want to do little bit overview about the Splunk server update. Okay. So you can click on that. So Splunk server is also running in my local system. So it will fetch some data like this. So my local machine name is this one, the Windows machine name. The location you can see it is running on this location file and the logs is there. So source type is Splunk D. So this D stand for daemon process. D means a daemon process that is running as a system process, which is important area mainly when we are working on the Linux environment scenario. So if there is something HTTPD, so HTTP is a simple web protocol through which we can access websites, but D reflect as a daemon process. That is the main system process of that OS. Okay. So this is the all information I am fetching of my local Windows environment to your Splunk platform. This thing you can also see. So when you see your site, your host name will be changed. That will be your system machine name will be there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you can part. So let's go back into the data sets and let's go to the security sample data. So we'll click the last option here and then let's fetch some information. So now you can see the full network map related option. So here you will get the destination IP, source IP, what kind of threat is detected, and at what time span. Okay. So this is something that if I am downloading some malicious file, it will be check the location of that IP or the website IP, and then it will detect. And by the help of Window Defender, we can stop it or we can delete. This is done in the background by the Window Defender. So that information you can see we have here. And if you see properly, so some of the IPs is unknown. These are the all public IP. It is showing mitigated or something is detected by the Window Defender. Okay, so that's the approach we have in that particular approach. So when you see your information table will be same, but the public IP will be different at your side.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the some sample data you can see about your single system on which the all these servers are running. Okay, that is the first part. If you go to the search bar, again to the back, now here we can create information, or we need to import some data. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, the first task is to connect some uh, agent with this Splunk so that we can monitor. Okay, so we'll go to the analytics. Okay, now today we'll not cover the analytics part. We'll only go to the search. We'll go in the next session in the analytics part. Okay, so this is the full dashboard we have about search bar. Now here we need to do the query. So anybody have a little bit experience on the Linux commands?
Linux command, no.
Yeah, like little bit hands-on practice on Ubuntu OS, or maybe Kali OS, or maybe CentOS.
No, I don't.
Okay, no problem. So we'll take one more session on the Linux operating system also. So everybody get a little bit familiar with the operating system scenario. Okay, that will help in your future perspective, because in SOC, of course, we're gonna do more span on the Windows and Splunk Enterprise part, but in the background, if some kind of troubleshooting we have to do, so we have to understand the architecture. Then only we can able to identify that what kind of activity is going on, that part.
But this command you just write now, like Ubuntu / Kali / CentOS Red Hat.
Mhm.
It's not
What
a
is that?
command.
It's not a command actually. It's a operating systems.
Okay.
It's the name of it.
Yeah. So we have multiple operating systems in Linux environment. Just like if you see in Windows, so Windows we have two type of operating systems are available. The one we call as a Windows desktop operating system. So we have 7, 8, 8.1, 10, then the latest is 11. And then we have Windows server operating systems. That is more built for the server and the organization level. So the latest we have 2022. Okay, similarly we have Linux operating system, in which we have different kind of flavors. Like Ubuntu is there, okay, Kali Linux is there, Debian is there, or you can go for Red Hat, SUSE Linux is there, SE Linux is there. Like it have more than 600 plus different variant. And if you go to the Mac OS, so we have the Mac series operating system. Okay, same with the Android operating systems, and iPhone have iOS. Like this is the way. So yeah, that's the part how we can go for. Now to collect events and that part, so we have to install the universal that it will help. So let's go to back into the main dashboard, and you can click on the add data, and you can click from data forwarder from Splunk forwarder here. So create and select. Okay, so this is enable for data. Okay,
Configuration.
yeah, we'll go to the Firefox. Then we'll download this get forwarder, universal forwarder. Then here we will download for Windows 11 64-bit. I will share this link. What is happening? That is opening. So this is for the universal forwarder link I am sharing on the chat. Okay, so for my side it is install. I will install that file. So this we have to select for on-premise and click custom and then okay, next there we can provide the no, we don't require some certificate thing. We can simply go. So if you remember the username and then you can provide your own custom password and click next. So enter the host name if you deployment server, example this thing, or you can just provide your localhost IP as it is running in your localhost default 8089. Next, we'll go default and then install it. So now this will help us to send my local Windows data into this Splunk server. So there we can monitor, and even you can add other Windows systems also or Linux systems also. It's kind of an agent that will collect the information from different endpoint systems and collect in a centralized on Splunk server.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Any question is
So
there? Let me
for
know.
you said for the host server, I wasn't actually watching. For the host server, I should put my IP address.
Yeah, your local host IP, you can just provide the this 127 instead of, because if you change your Wi-Fi connection, IP will change, but this will be a local host IP. So we can good for this one.
Look, is that a loop back IP address?
Yeah, that is the same loop back address.
Oh, okay.
But this is for the local work that when we are doing. But in the
Okay.
in the organization, we have to provide a specific IP range that will be assigned, so that they will give you the idea as it's already deployed, so we don't have to deploy. But if any case, in case if you got a chance to deploy Splunk on the enterprise level, so you should have a little knowledge about the IP addressing and network management part there. So that will help you a lot to manage resource.
Did you check? Did you check in all the boxes, like for the Splunk Cloud instance?
The first one we have to only click. Cloud we don't have to select.
Okay.
Yeah. So this forwarder you install.
So we're doing all of this because we're trying to send all the logs from our computer to us to the Splunk, right?
Right.
Okay, makes sense now.
Why it is not taking? Okay. Okay, so I think I need to restart for the forwarder, but in meanwhile, I will showcase you later. So in the monitoring option, if you go, you will even fetch the local system details like event log collections, remote file activities, something related to internet or network part, and then we have registry monitoring. Active Directory is not right now required because this is we are not connected with any Active Directory environment. But in companies, if you are connected, then we require. And these are the some local more options are available to fetch. So right now we will just collect all the events. Like here you can see application security setup and forwarder part. Same thing that we have seen here on the event option on event log. All the 5 options. So we'll click here, or you can go one by one to select what you want to forward, or you can also click add all, it will collect all the things. So right now we just required forwarder event and hardware event related stuff, some key management and internet explorer. So this thing we have collected, then you can click next. So my laptop name is something is given this. The index part we have default we are creating. So indexing is a part where you're filtering what kind of information you want to fetch. So if you see the event, we have date, time, source, event ID, task, like these are the things we have filtered. So from the logs, you can filter, you can like, create main or summary. So we'll go with by default right now. Then just click on review. And then submit it. So the data is, created successfully. You can start searching here, or if you want to add, you can add it. So now it will take little time, 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the process of our system. And it will give some, sample data. There is no event they are giving. 1 to 1. And we can select for all time. So we can select for all 30 days. No event. Okay, so we'll just do empty and then search. Okay, there is nothing. It is capture yet. Pattern, event, total event. So now, yeah, see here it is taking little time, and it is no.
How did you load it, sir?
I have just click on the all time and then search button. So it will take little time to fetch. So you can see for my window machine, it is around 18,000 events we have found for window log related. Okay, like this. And the host name is something like, I will give you a cheat sheet how we can, search. It's like, pattern we are searching. Okay, so right now if you see the window event log, we have filter. And from that event log, we have the host name is this. And if you see the in this left side panel, these are the field, the keyword that you want to search. You want to search by a specific ID name or server ID, like multiple options are available. So we have given a source that is window event log where the host name is this. So we will get the output. So we have got out, still you can see it is also capturing more. We have more than 24,000. It is going above. Actually, it is capturing. It will take a little time. Okay, so you can see for one system we have 30,000 event to identify, and from that identify you have to also see that any kind of activity is performed or not, any malicious activity is performed or not. Okay, and then you have to identify that this is a false positive or true positive. So right now we are doing for one system. Now in a real time you have to do for 100 system. Okay, that I will showcase you because we can do little bit automation is their search queries. So it will reduce this particular pattern. Okay, so let's take one event, this thing. Okay.
Please,
Mhm.
please, I got lost. My computer got turned off, so I just put it back on. Please, I got lost before you got
Tell
to
me
it.
where you have lost. I can showcase
Yes.
you from start.
Okay, thank you. Please just tell me the IP I need to put because I was about installing this and my computer just went off.
Okay, no problem is there. So what we have done is that if you go to this Splunk Enterprise, so there it will showcase that add data. Correct.
No, please hold on. Not right there. It's already in front. I mean, like I was supposed to install it, arrive where they said I should put in the home IP address, and it just turned off. So I was putting on. I was putting it on from that point.
Oh,
He's
that
talking about the look back.
loop back. Yeah. So loop back we have to just put, and then you can use the default port number, and next you can use as a simple default one. We don't have to put any other IP address. Then click next, and then it will install. After
Okay.
install, that set is done. Later we have to again come back to the Splunk server, and then you can click on this aid data on the main dashboard. Then you can go to the option of, we have three options. We can upload a local Excel sheet file, or we can use forwarder. Forwarder we need to restart, but for monitoring purpose we can upload your local system data. So we have click on this local system monitoring option, and from here we have selected the first, that is log event of my window machine. So this thing we able to see on event viewer also here, but this is not that much good. I can say the interaction UI, even here we also can search, but it is not that much good to filter out it. Okay, so instead of using this, I just click on this log event, and then here you can see we got all that 5 location we have, like application, security, system, forward, event. Same thing also you can see in event viewer we have here, application, security, system, setup and forward. So same thing I have selected here, and then we need to just click next, next and next. It will be done.
So, excuse me, sir. So we picked application, pod events, hardware events.
Yeah, you can click all also. It's not a issue. Just
Okay,
for
okay.
approach, I have showcased you because when we are selecting all, it will collect more events. That part.
Got you, got you.
So at certain point, your system maybe got little bit slow or little bit heat because it is doing a real time processing. So if you go to my tasks manager, there you can see my utilization is almost 90 plus. Okay. In terms of RAM, in terms of storage part. So yeah, it will take little computing power because it's a big tool, so it is collecting and that part. So that is already done. I already imported that part. So we'll go directly on this search and reporting part.
Mine came out fast.
Yeah. So there you can get that dashboard and that thing. But right now we have to go to add data to fetch. So I will showcase you again. Add data. I will click to monitor R, this one. We'll click on the log event. Then these are the things I have selected: application, forward event, hardware event, Internet Explorer event, security setup and key management service. Next, I will go with default. Everything is default right now. And then you can just click on this, start searching. So now here it will take 5 to 10 minutes to parse all the logs and transfer. So there you can see it is fetching more. So we got total event, it's around 46,000 for my Windows system. It can be vary, not the same for your system, but yeah, this is the process we have to follow. Now in this dashboard, we have the first, this area is called the search bar, where we are doing the search. We can modify query as per our custom approach. When go to here, you will able to filter it out on a specific week basis, timeline basis, or real time. And this is a timeline, it will come. It's in the graph format. And these are the different fields that you can use to filter out a specific keyword. And this is the actual event that we also see in window event viewer, but here you can see in this format. So you can see it's totally properly segregated each part. Like I want to check who is the domain, what is the computer name is, in the background who is monitoring, what kind of keyword alert we have got, what is the main message that you can see, okay, a specific time, what will that process ID was there, who is the main application which is running. Okay, that's how you will get all this information at one place. But same thing you can also see on event viewer, but not that much systematic way. You can double click, you can see we got log ID, source ID, that thing. In detail, you are getting more information, but this is not that much, effective way to find and search it. The filtration is little bit difficult. So that's why Splunk is, helping us to segregate each field, and then we can able to filter it. Because in future, we also have to create this dashboard. Okay, so I will teach that also. But yeah, this is the part that you all can explore today and do practice for investigating your own Windows systems different logs. Okay, so till here, any question and queries there, do let me know.
So the question I had was, if we would have succeeded to do the forwarder, it would have done the same thing, collected every information from our computer and posted it on the SIM tool. Was it like going to be the same or no? If
Yeah,
we
that will
forward,
be same, but it will collect more information.
okay.
Here I just selected the Windows log, so I just selected some event part. In forwarder, it will collect all. Now we have to just filter out it specific what kind of content we want to do the analysis.
Oh, so that's
Okay.
when we start running the queries.
Yeah, so there the
Okay.
main role will come, how to build a query, how to do the searching part, and how effectively you can fetch a specific query that have a full list. So I will provide you the cheat sheet that we use in industry, because it's
Mm-hmm.
not possible to learn all the queries. Even I can and I don't remember. So we're gonna do a little trick, and then we can use that trick to filter out it and fetch more information in less time.
All
That is
right.
the
Thank you, sir.
main task we have.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think today till here we will be good. You all can to practice, understand little bit dashboard. Any kind of issue comes, so you can take a screenshot and share on the WhatsApp group. So I will help you out or give you some reference blog or theoretical content or some reference YouTube video. So you all can go through and discuss with you all to learn and enhance the practical exposure. Okay. So my focus will be more into the practical part. So you will be more ready to get a job in this part, and after, of course, we have to do the certifications also. So that is the main perspective will be there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. About this recording, can you create a Telegram group so you can just like always drop in these recordings in the Telegram group in case we wanna maybe go through it and follow it back? Like
I will share you the recordings in few time in the Google Drive, so everybody will download from there the
Okay.
recordings, and also I will
Okay.
share this note file in the WhatsApp group. So this is
Okay.
also you will get, and you can walk through and take a recap.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay,
guys.
thank you. I wasn't able to download. I don't know what happened. I can't see my thing again. I can't see my Splunk.
Okay, we'll help you out. No problems there in that part. I will give a walkthrough, or you can just go through with the recording also. I will share. So maybe I think you will get the point where maybe you have missed some step, or we just need to restart it. That's the thing. Okay, guys. So we'll connect next day, same
All
time.
right.
Okay, so Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.